Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above a key area of support at around the $1.17 mark. We are also holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 2, and we also managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, which lies between the $1.1692 mark and the $0.9295 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.9324 mark. And after seeing the formation of that low, we also saw the formation of a long wick to the lower side, which is right here, which was the first indication that the buyers were trying to get stronger and try to take over the market. And you can see after printing that long wick to the lower side, you can see that the buyers were able to take over the market, and we have been seeing a bit of a run up to the upper side in a move that has now managed to break above the 20-day MA and also above key areas of resistances over here, in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $1.2486 mark. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 that I'm expecting after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our low at around the $0.32 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $1.3 mark. And after seeing the high for that 5-wave structure to the upper side, we started a corrective structure, where you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure, which gave us a low at around the $0.74 mark. And after seeing this 5-wave structure and that corrective structure, we completed a 1-2 setup to the upper side. And after completing the formation of that 1-2 setup, we started another Elliot wave structure to the upper side, where we are seeing the formation of that wave 1, and I believe we have also seen the corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and I believe that we have now bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, having managed to get into the minimum retracement area. And whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.2688 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario here on the Polygon Matic chart, and that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and also give you the micro Elliot wave count that I have in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, you can see that first, after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, we saw that massive run up to the upper side in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $1.25 mark. And by first giving you a measure from this low down here to that high that we made at around the $1.25 mark, you can see that the market is up by more than 32.66%, which is a very massive bounce to the upper side. And getting to the Elliot wave structures, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red as a microwave within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, where we are seeing that as the first wave, then we have seen a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, then we have seen the formation of that wave 3, then we have also seen the formation of that wave 4, and I'm expecting one more leg up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 5, so that you can complete a 5-wave structure to the upper side and even complete an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And by first showing you that the wave 3 to the upper side has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upper side to do, by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, that gave me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.2206 mark, which is a target area that you have fully maximized. And adjusting my Elliot wave structures over here, we can have these as the high for that wave 3, giving us a peak at around the $1.25 mark. And after seeing that high, we saw a corrective structure over here in the formation of this wave 4, and getting to see whether the corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4 has done the minimum that we expect a wave 4 to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. That gave me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and you can see that we managed to get into that minimum retracement area and also saw a reaction of those areas on the Fibonacci's. And at the moment we are trying to gear up, and we are holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, which is now acting as support, meaning there are chances that we might see one more leg up in the formation of that wave 5, fully maximizing our target areas and giving you a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 5 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci once more from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 5, and the first target area is the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies at around the $1.3375 mark. And for us to get to that target area, we need to see a break above our significant high, which I have marked here on the charts using this dotted line at around the $1.3 mark. And the moment we manage to break above that, then we can fully maximize the fib level 0.618 and also give us the high for that wave 5. And at that point, I believe Polygon Matic will have completed a 5 wave structure to the upper side and also completed the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And from that point, we can expect a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2. So I believe that the moment we fully maximize our target areas to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1, people will start taking profits, and the moment that starts, then we are going to see a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2. And the moment we fully confirm that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 5, then we can sketch out a target area to the lower side in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And once you see this 1-2 setup, then in the formation of that wave 2, that will be another perfect entry to get back into Polygon Matic, so that we can be able to ride another massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas to the upper side that I have shown you over here in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $2.2739 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart, on the RSI we are trading at around the 63 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.